Hello, hello everybody. It's Christy. How is everybody today? Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow is Trading Card Thursday here. I'm just trying to find where my stuff is. Okay, there we go. Can you guys see me okay? Hello, hello. I am back. I am back for another craft with you. So this one, you guys, is going to be a little easy. We're just going to hang out for a little while. But yes, you heard what I said. I posted it on the little thing. We are doing a Halloween craft because we're halfway to Halloween. Okay, it's halfway to Halloween time. And I love it. I love the fun of it. Okay, I love the fun of Halloween. So, hello Dawn, how are you? So today we're going to be working with Fabric Mod Podge. Okay, I've only worked with this one other time before. So we're learning together. I will say I am using fabric on fabric, and I am going to apply a thin coat. Now, you want to let this set, and I will read the directions once we get further into this. But you do want to, hi Joy Lynn! You do want to let this set before you go and wash it. The thing that we're making today really isn't going to be a whole lot of washing. Hello Joy Lynn, how are you? So this is what we're doing, guys. You guys, I love my Halloween, and I ran over to Joann's today to get something, which of course they didn't have because my Joann's is a ghost town, and I have a video that I'm going to post tomorrow about it. But you guys know you can get these little like zipper pouches. These came from Hobby Lobby. Amy, I'm letting everybody today vote, and the winner for oh my gosh, the contest. You guys are so, like, all of you guys have great guesses. Like, I love everybody putting in, like, tax and everything. It's great. I should have told you Florida tax is 7%, but it's okay. Hello, Missy, hello. And hello, my mom is on. Okay, so you guys get yourself a few of these little pouches because there's lots that you can do. Now you guys know I have talked about in the past, you know, you caught my attention when you said Halloween. Yes, girl, this could really be for anything, but I'm choosing to do Halloween because I just got accepted a couple weeks ago into a big Halloween festival, like with my stuff. So I'm really excited about it, and I gotta get going on it. Okay. So you guys know you can get these zip pouches anywhere. I think I've even picked some of these up from the Dollar Tree, okay? So this is what we're going to be working with. I think I'm going to make it easy and simple to show you and to cut and everything. So we are going to work with this one, okay? These ones are 99 cents, super cheap, even cheaper than the Dollar Tree. They don't go on sale, but they're cheap already. And the best part about today, hello Peggy, how are you? The best part about today's is we're going to be using fabric no sew, okay? So we are going to put a fun little print or pattern on this. Now, if you get one of like the hipster packs, you can do it on those. They do make great gifts, absolutely, Dawn. And I mean, I would just carry this around all year long because that's just how much I love it. Okay. So, you guys, I got two different kinds. I know which one I'm going to be working with, but I do want to show you. These are new patterns. I did not see these last year. So, I will be making headbands and scarves with these. But I love these. These are like little trick or treats, like all the like Halloween treats on here. I love this one, you guys. It is so cute. And then the one that we are doing today, which I couldn't wait to get started at, is this gives me Joanna Parker vibes, and we're going to be doing a lot of different crafts like this, like vintage type. I know, I love this fabric. I had to get it. The only other fabric that I did leave behind, because I couldn't buy it all in one day, was, and I wasn't even supposed to go in there for fabric, you guys. I didn't even tell my husband I bought some more fabric. But the only other fabric they had was a really pretty, like teal blue color, and it had like black cats on it. Very, very Halloween vintage vibe. But today we're going to be working with this. So this is something that I've always wanted to try to do, so we're going to do it together. So you guys are going to want to open up your fabric, and you don't need to worry about a fold or anything, okay? This is what I'm going to cut. I'm going to get my good fabric scissors out. You guys, I have to hide these in my craft room so my family members don't use them. Can you believe that? I know you can. Yes, you do have to grab it when you see it. And right now the holiday fabric is 25% off at Joann's. So it's not a bad deal. And of course they have coupons and everything. So definitely grab it when you see it. I still have some fabric left over from last year. They come with these things. So you got to be careful with your dogs and your little ones. Don't let them get them into it. Okay, so what we are going to do is, and we may even embellish this a little bit with like some lace or something, but I am going to just kind of eyeball the fabric, and we're just going to Mod Podge it right on. So that is what the plan is going to be. And I'm just basically using my actual item. Obviously a small piece you can do this with. If you have a bigger item like a bag or something that's bigger than this, obviously you want to do your measurements. But I'm just kind of eyeballing this because we could always kind of go back later and, you know, get our pieces. I do want to leave a little bit of excess on the side because I'd rather have a little bit on the side extra to cut off later than not have enough. So that's what we're going to do. And this is super easy and easy to do with the kids. Actually, I'm going to bring this up a little bit. You want to leave enough at the top as well. So, and then you just cut your little piece. If you can see it through like the thinner, not the thinner, but like this is a white fabric or like a cream color, I can actually see what I'm cutting underneath. But if it's a black one, you want to just kind of use your pins and stuff. Yes, you do have to grab this when you see it. Absolutely. Okay. So this would be really cute for any, you know, there's a lot of people that absolutely love Halloween all year long. And like me, I don't have it decorated like Halloween all year long, but I do love the holiday. And it's great. Like, it's great for the kids. It's great for, you know, just dressing up. That's just my personality, though. You guys know that. Like, I'm not a stranger about it. But I'm excited to try this craft with you. So we are going to see how it turns out. So I did not watch a tutorial or anything. This is going to be like your Christy tutorial today. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I want to keep this because Lord knows if I unravel this, I'm not going to get it back like the store did. There's just no way. So, but isn't it cute? It's got the owls and the cats, and it doesn't scream Halloween, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. So now we have this. So what we can do is we're going to work one way and then the other way, and then we'll work on the sides. That's what I was thinking. Hi, Marlene. How are you? Do they make like charging purse size cloth bags? Be so cute to make as a set. Oh, a change purse. I don't know why I said a charging purse. Oh my goodness. What happened to beach crafts? Oh, Peggy, you know, I just had to celebrate something for, you know, halfway to Halloween, but I know we're way out in our realm, but that's okay. Everybody's doing something different. So I wanted to do something different, and I actually have a couple cute ideas on how to embellish this. So now one thing I want to show you guys is obviously this doesn't, you know, you do not have to keep that rough edge. We're actually going to kind of do an inseam and then glue it on that way. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Jen, how are you? Okay. So I am going to start on one side. Now, I'm just using my Mod Podge today. That's all I'm doing. And I actually was thinking I'm using the fabric one. I was going to do the foam, but now I'm having second thoughts. I think I'm just going to do a regular brush. And I do have to grab one of my bigger ones. Okay, we're gonna use this one. And I definitely have to clean it right after. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. I'm so glad you liked it. I hope do you use those? Tell me if you use those. You know what they are, right? I showed Stephanie to show you what they were. Okay. So they say just apply on the bottle, just a thin coat. Just make sure that you're getting it, okay? We may have to come back and do this as part 2, why it dries. I don't know. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this side because I'm going to make kind of like my seam, if that makes sense. Now, obviously, people can sew these if they want, but if you are not a sewer, if you don't have a sewing machine, this is something that you can do just and this is an easy project to do. I was talking about journaling. That's right. I saw a squirrel somewhere, you guys. So I did talk about my journaling last year. I didn't talk about it much this year, but I think it's really important if you have kids to do summer journaling because it keeps them active. It keeps them writing. It keeps them, using their critical thinking skills, all that stuff that they usually forget over the summer. And I want to do, not a class or anything, but I wanted to kind of just encourage you guys to do that stuff with your kids while they're home because you're basically the teacher, So and this is why I left a little bit of excess, okay? So basically you want to go ahead and keep them going. Hey, Lindsay, what's up, girl? Oh, you love your ATC, Jen? I'm so glad. So a little birdie told me your birthday was July 3rd, so you had to get that one. I loved making that one for you. So I'm glad you like your gifts. And if I'm not seeing all the comments, I'm so sorry. All right, so now what we're going to do, I've never made one of these before, so we're just going to kind of play around and learn. And I'm going to use this for myself. I'm not like gifting, going to, sell this or anything. But if it turns out good, we're going to. Okay. Now you could also use the iron-on method too, which I don't know if we'll try or not. We might. All right, I'm just going to apply a nice thin coat. And then I guess you kind of have to work a little fast so it doesn't dry on you because you are covering a lot of space. But we're just going to do one side and then the other. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Doris Wreaths is watching. Well, hello, Dory. Or Doris. I'm sorry, it's Doris. I am not reading right today. It's not my glasses. My glasses are new, I promise. It's good to see you. We're just doing fabric Mod Podge, and we're making a cute little Halloween, little bag. What are these called? Cosmetic bags, yeah. We'll call them cosmetic bags. So you guys, I was gifted a really big, beautiful jewelry box. It's seen some better days. It is a little old-fashioned, but I plan on making it into like a gothic type jewelry box, and I plan on either putting it in an auction or taking it to my show. So I haven't decided yet, but I got those tattoo cards for the ATC group, for the ATC Thursdays. I showed them to you last time. I don't have them on me because I was working on some ATCs today. Yes, I am using fabric Mod Podge. Yes. You scared me, Dawn. I thought I grabbed the wrong one, and I was like, oh, well, that's not good. But no, it's the right one. But I just kind of got inspired by those tattoo cards that I had gotten. They're from Five Below. So I was just like, I think I'm going to turn this jewelry box and really make a neat, makeover on it. And you definitely want to get those ends down here, you guys. That's one thing. So what is everybody having for dinner? I have a shepherd's pie in the oven that my husband so graciously is watching because it's going to be done before I'm done. These would be great to make for all seasons with a headband and scarf. Yes. I think I'm going to, we'll see how this one turns out. Obviously, I'm going to need a little bit of practice, but these do make really great gifts. You had spaghetti? You had spaghetti, Marlene? I love spaghetti. I haven't had spaghetti in a while. That was my grandmother's favorite, was spaghetti. She loved her spaghetti, and she liked having fish on Fridays because she was Catholic. Most of her life she was Catholic. Okay, I'm just kind of going over the edges that I may have missed. So, then we're going to go ahead, we're going to line it up at the top, just like this. Make sure you can like put it like a little bit over that part of it, okay? And then you're going to kind of just work your way down. And I think I might get my heat. I think I might get my iron out just so it goes a little faster. And then I'm thinking we will tuck in the sides and do the sides after, because I was thinking about adding some lace on the sides. I think that would be very cute and vintage-like. Let me go ahead and plug in my little iron here, because I do not have my glue gun on today. We are not glue gunning anything today. Well, we may. No, I think we can use the Mod Podge. So let me turn this on. We'll let that heat up a little bit. So basically, you've got this side kind of put on, and this is what it'll look like. Now, I've got really cute, while this is heating up, I'm going to show you. You guys know I made my witches. If you don't know, I make witches and witches wreaths at, like little Halloween wreaths, but I make them with like the little witch dolls that I make, sort of like the one up here. Okay, or my Liberty dolls, sort of like those. So, what I do is I usually put a little charm in their hand, and I got these from Amazon. I think they were like $8 for all of these, but they came with a lot. So I was thinking this would be really cute with one of these charms on the actual zipper. So let me just see what I've got. I've got ones with like the earth, and then I'll try to find the link for these. These are old, you guys. These are like 3 years old. I've had these for a really long time. As you can see, I haven't used them very much. This one's super cute. This one has a cat like walking under the moonlight, but it's like dark. You remember the witches, Dawn? Yes, you have been following me for a while, girl, so I know you remember. And like there's a little moon. There's so many different ones in here. I think there's like 2 of each kind. But I wanted to try to find one that would go good with this, which I'm actually kind of liking the... Ooh, that one's kind of cool with the moon and the star. I think we're going to use that one, because we don't need a big one. But I will, if you guys want the link for these, I can try to find them. I think they're like $7 or $8 for... It comes in a nice little case. And they're very nice quality, I will say. Hey, Sandy! How are you, Sandy? Yes, we're doing Halloween, girl. Yes, we're doing Halloween. Because I love Halloween, and it's halfway to Halloween. Right? It's May 30th. May 15th is when it was really halfway to Halloween, right? Something like that. So, I'm thinking... if we do this inseam and then bring it up, yeah, we can do that too. All right, let me flip this back over. I'm just gonna iron it for a minute, just to kind of keep the bubbles out. Not that there's many bubbles on here, but you guys know what I mean. My cord is like way over there too. Enjoy. Lynn's watching, and Sandy's watching. Sandy, it's Halloween time. Sandy, it's Halloween time in Christy's Craft Box today. Listen, I was not about to break this out with you guys yet, but I thought, you know what? Nobody else is doing it except for Joy Lynn. Okay, I've seen Joy Lynn do a few little things in her background. I don't know if she did them recently, but they're in her background. And everybody's got the Halloween crafts. I was even asking her for the Halloween crafts the other day because I'm dying for them. Listen, a crafter's got to prepare at least 2 holidays. And if you count them, you know, it's going to be Halloween time. And I guarantee in a couple weeks you're going to see the Dollar Tree is going to have their Halloween stuff out. And then you're going to be like, yep, Christy told us. But I am going to do some summer stuff. Stands right out from the, that's right, stand out from the crowd. That's how we stand out from the crowd, absolutely. I love being different, so. Okay, so that's got a pretty good hold on there. It's not going anywhere, you guys. You see this? All right, now, these are so cute and so easy to make. The kids can even make these, you guys. They're so easy. Okay, so let me see about how much we have. We do have quite a bit of access at the top, which is fine because we smoothed it out. I play Rebel and I go with what I like. I'm still sucking for the July. So am I, girl. I'm doing this summer all the way. I'm done with summer all the way. Oh, you're done with summer? Oh my gosh, girl. I can't wait for your fake bake. I'm still trying to come up with my design. So, I know it's coming up soon, you guys. I have an event. If you're not joining Lindsay's group, Lindsay, go ahead and post your group in here so they know. I'm just going to take a little bit of this off because this is off. This is actually a little bit too much. I will be next Thursday, so a week and a day. I will be same time that I'm normally on, but I will be in an event. So you can watch me here, you can watch me in the event, either one. All right, I'm thinking, you guys, I want to go ahead and I want to kind of find that lace. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it on this live, but I am thinking I'm going to put some lace on this side. Christmas in July is coming soon. I know, that's why we got to get some Halloween out of the way in June, right? I can't wait to see what you do. I just bought some clay, so you need to inspire me. Oh my gosh, I bought more molds. I'll show you what I found at Michael's. I know you're a Michael's girl. My Michael's had clearance. I meant to show you guys this. I don't know if I showed you guys yet. I bought crowns because, you know, crowns make everything blingy. And then, speaking of summer, I bought these. Same here. I will miss. Oh, you will miss me Thursday? That's okay. The replay is always available. Hey, Sandra. What's up, girl? What is up, girlfriend? Okay. Let me measure this. I want to see how far down we need to go. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, so if you guys are not sewers, you don't know what these are, but they are little clips instead of pins, and I love these things. It's so much better than getting pinched. So this is how I know where to, like, cut. But what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue my sides together, because I'm actually going to come in and I'll either sew or I'll actually put some black lace on the side. So we'll make it a little bit more fancy. And we could even strap up straps on this baby and turn it into a purse, to be honest. It's storming again. Praying I get dinner done. I keep it with power. Okay, everybody go pray first, Lindsay, please, because she had terrible storms and her power was knocked out already. What was that, yesterday, wasn't it? Oh my goodness, all these storms are so crazy, you guys. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Now that I'm not scared to use this Mod Podge. I don't know what I was doing before. I guess I was scared to use it. I don't know. I was chit-chatting. So, again, you do not have to make this Halloween. You can make this anything you want. Sandra, you can make Willie his own sleeping bag with fabric from wherever, Joann's or wherever. And you guys, I don't know if you know, but Michael's is starting to sell fabric online. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I don't know if you want Christy's opinion, but I like to touch and feel my fabric to know what I am getting, and I don't like to order fabric online. Luckily, enchiladas will have to be, just have to be heated. Oh, good. I'm so glad. That's a good call. It's, girl, if you need a getaway, come to Florida. Bring the kids, bring your husband. We'll put you in my house. It's nice and, well, it's a storm here. We're going to have a pretty bad storm season. You'll probably see poor Christy have to cancel some of her lives here because we'll have hurricanes. But we're actually, we live by a little lake. It's not big enough to like cause a ton of damage. I mean, it's big enough to have the streets flooded, I'm sure. But we're not really in a flood zone or anything. Like, we didn't have to have that special insurance. Feels like my oven's taking forever. I know, when you're in those moods, it always feels like your oven is taking forever. Yes, good idea. What, for the sleeping bag? Or you can make him his own pouch. That way he can be in your purse, but in his own pouch. I know everybody gives you a hard time because you put him in your purse and you leave him there. But I don't know if you've seen on your lives, but lately I've been commenting, and I think you miss it each time because you've had so many people watching you, Sandy, or Sandra. But I've said that you're the foster home for gnomes. It seems like it anyway. I have your box. It's almost full. Sandy is the foster home for stencils. Sandy, I think that you're the foster home for stencils. Is anybody from the Attica, New York area? My cousin, who is on here, or she was on here, I posted onto my page the lavender farm stand. She just opened it in Attica, New York, and she's got sourdough bread and fresh bread, fresh eggs, duck eggs. She has some crochet items that she makes, and she has bouquets, fresh bouquets. All right, so we got that, and that. So we're going to take those off. That way they're nice and straight, or just about. I did see that you said that. Aw. Yes, I'm trying to, and jelly. I forgot about the jelly. So Missy, I have no idea what type of jelly that is. Can you explain to us and the group what the jelly is, what it's called, and what it tastes like? Because I would love to know what it tastes like. Thank you, Peggy, for sprinkling. Peggy, where are you in Canada? Are you near Niagara Falls, Canada? Because you're not that far from the farm stand then. I mean, you're a ways, but you're not far. Not far like me. Missy, I will definitely try to come up and see you soon. I don't know when, because I got dogs, and I got a kid. Well, I got one kid that stays with me still. I'm trying to get her, back on track. But I definitely want to see you. And my dad is moving soon, I think. So I gotta go see him, and he lives in Pennsylvania. All right. Sorry, my cord is being very wonky over here. Oh, I can bring the dogs. Hi, Lucy. Oh, you're not near Toronto at all. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, let me see. What did you? Okay, you said it. Made from hand-picked wild violets. I think it tastes like a light strawberry lemonade flavor. Oh, so I'm gonna have to come get me some because I was just drinking strawberry lemonade. I'm so glad to see you too, Lucy. Are you staying protected from all the storms and everything? You're not near anything, are you? You're keeping safe? Everybody keeping safe? Stay. Stay. Okay. So there we go. there's our little pouch. How cute is that? How adorable is that? Okay, now we're not done. So this is what I was thinking. I'm going to go ahead, so you guys will have to use your imagination, but I'm going to get some black lace. You don't have to do this part. If you didn't want to do lace on it, which I just think is super cute, but if you didn't want to do lace on it, then I would say you want to tuck these in to each other and then just kind of, you know, put a little bit of the Mod Podge here. So it gives it a little clean edge. Probably before you did this side. But I want to go ahead and put lace on mine. So you always want, that's why we leave a little, that's why we cut a little bit more than the actual size, okay? So I think I'm going to sew my lace on. So I'm not going to do that part live. So, but that's okay because I've got more that I want to do to this. So I want to put a little thing here for the zipper. And I already chose my little moon. Now I'm using some of the hemp cord that Sharon gave me. I love you, Sharon. She's not here. She's at work, you guys. I think I'm going to just do it in the black. There we go. You don't need a very big. But you can use anything. You could use fishing line. I always use fishing line. You could use twine. You can use ribbon. You can use leather. Leather would be really cute too. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pull it through the way they would. I'm trying to see how that would go. Nope, that's not the way I want to do it. Hold on, I gotta think about this. So I want to do, okay. So I'm going to do like a little knot at the end. I'm getting so many comments on my haul, you guys, and you guys are making the best guesses. Like, some of you are really close. But I'm going to announce the winner tomorrow for that. I think I need to do some crocket instead of crochet instead of, absolutely. I can't read today, apparently, Missy. I just read crocket. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what that was about. Okay, this is not how I wanted this, though. I can't tie tonight. I don't know what is going on with me. All right. That's all right. You guys can tie it however you want. Don't tie it like me. There you go. That's kind of what I wanted. I wanted this thing at the end so you can pull it. But obviously you want to use something sturdy and make sure it's nice and tight because, you know, I would definitely keep using the zipper portion, but at least that just kind of gives it a cute little embellishment, right? Just like that. You think it's adorable? I gotta drive, but I will keep playing. Okay. Well, I hope you can see me wherever you're driving to. Okay. So, I hate leaving it unfinished for you guys, but I really want to sew that part. But you can do whatever you want. You can definitely glue it. All right, so you guys, I got some of my fabric. This is just like that linen fabric. I think I tried to obviously I tried to make some ribbon with that or something. But this is what I wanted to do, and I wanted to add just a little something like on the front of it somewhere, something other than the pattern. So let me get this out of the way. No, we're going to use this again. So let me just move that so you can see what we're doing. You guys can see. You love the material. I know I love this material. Okay. So I have this cute little stamp. I've had this thing forever. And it's these little like characters and it says trick or treat. I'm going to show you what the stamp looks like. Okay. I just think that it's super cute. So what I'm going to do is, I don't care if it frays a little bit. I kind of want that look, but I'm going to stamp it onto my fabric and then we're going to stick it on. Uh-oh, I got some glue on here. That's going to bother me. Well, maybe we'll stick it on that part. I guess when I was using my heat iron, so I have some glue stuck to that. That's okay. I'll get it off later. But I'm going to go ahead and put like a little like patch on it, like patchwork, right? That's what I was thinking. Anyway, let me measure this out enough. And that's okay if it frays a little bit. I'm going to leave some of those edges there. Okay. So I'm going to stamp this down, and I have my, I don't know if I want to do it in brown. The vintage will make it look brown. We're going to do it in brown. So I'm just going to ink up my stamp. Bigger stamps, I like to make sure I get all the edges and all the details, especially on a very detailed oriented stamp like this one. So I'm going to make sure that I get it all wet. And I just kind of do it backwards, if you will. No real rhyme or reason, just that's the way I like to do the bigger and detailed ones. Okay. Just want to apply enough pressure, especially on fabric. You guys, who's excited for ATC Thursday? I have been working on some really great ideas. We're not going to do the cuddle bug yet. We're going to wait to do those next week. But I have a really cute idea for ATCs. That's tomorrow, ATC Thursday. I'll be on again at around 7. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. This is how it came out. I think it's super cute. And now you just kind of pick a side, and you don't have to do this part. It's definitely optional, but I just wanted to do a little something extra just to give it some cutesiness. So I'm going to cut it just a little bit more straight. It doesn't have to be too straight, but you can even do like a wrinkled one. And then, of course, you'd have to put it flat again. But you could even do inking on the side, like we do for most of our crafts. And that might give it a little bit more defined look. So let's try that. That's what I'm going to do. I'll clean that off later. Just a little bit on the ends. There. Now we can see it a little bit better. All right. You guys, I try to go to Joann's to get some Tim Holtz stuff, and my mom called me. I showed her the Tim Holtz aisle. There was absolutely nothing. It was a huge empty wall. There was one Oxidine left or whatever, and it was speckled egg, and that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the vintage photo, and I haven't been able to find it. So I'm just probably going to order it off Amazon if it's available on Amazon. Does anybody have a link for me? Send me your links for the Amazon for that. Love to see your creations. Oh, thank you so much, Marlene. Okay. So we're just going to put this just kind of here and a little crooked on the side. So what I'm going to do, this dries up pretty fast, so I just want to put a nice thin layer. I'm going to only do half, okay? 1/2 at a time. And remember, it does say to set it. I will read the directions when I'm done. I think it's 72 hours or something like that. And now we're going to just go ahead and get our corners, so we don't have to put it all over our bag. So we're kind of working ours from the inside out, basically. You can see a little bit of that pattern behind there, so you can use a thicker piece of muslin, or you can use drop cloth. I'm just here to give you that inspiration. All right. This looks super cute. I don't know. Hello, Sue Watts. How are you? You're late. That's okay. Hey there, Belle. There, Belle. I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, my friend? All right. I gotta put some water in that. All right. So, I don't know if I'm gonna be... I have 2 bins that have lace in it, and I don't know which one has the black lace, you guys. So you'll have to forgive me. You can do white lace or whatever you'd love. Froze, going back in, trying back. Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is the little bag that we made. We created it out of one of the little Hobby Lobby. This is a different one. This one also came from Hobby Lobby, but it's the one with the wristlet, which would be really cute as well. This it's a little bit more rounded, so it's probably harder to measure. I kept it simple for you guys, and we just did the square one. But this one would be really cute. Maybe we'll do this another day with the other fabric that we found. So let me show you. This is the fabric for Halloween. You don't have to do Halloween either. You can do whatever you wanted. But this is the other Halloween fabric that I found, and it's got all of the treats and stuff on it. I love it. I love it. And I have all kinds of vintage Halloween fabric already because I love it. I love it all. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking a piece of lace, and I have black lace somewhere, and I'm going to probably sew it down the strip, so it's going to have 2 things of lace on the side. And if you wanted to, you could technically, I don't know if I hit this with the dryer yet, you could technically put some straps on it and just make it into a little purse. But that's basically what we did. We put a little embellishment on here. These are little charms. You can find these anywhere, but I found these particular ones with like the moon and the cats and stuff. I showed them earlier. I do have a link, and those came from Amazon. There was a lot of them for like $8. So not too terribly expensive. I'm sure they have other choices too. And that's it. And this bag was 99 cents. That's it. So you can put anything you want in here. Even if you want to, like, you know, keep your purse or something handy, you can put on a table when the kids are trick-or-treating or whatever. But yes, we're talking about trick-or-treating. It's June. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sew up some lace on each of the corners. But I think, and then we just embellished it with a stamp. This, I just stamped this out on the fabric. And we did a little bit more vintage. So I will definitely be finishing this up tomorrow, and I will show it off. I think it's going to be super cute. Let me know if you want to see more crafts like this, or if you want to see more crafts like we did last night. Last night we did something totally different. We did a little collage wooden piece. You guys seem to like that one a lot. Tomorrow, I am going to not only finish this, but it's ATC Thursdays, and in the morning, I'm going to tally up the winner for the contest that I posted this morning to guess the amount of money I spent at bottom of the bin, and I showed you all the goodies that I got. I think that might be a normal thing that I start doing on here. All my hauls, we're going to do giveaways. So that will be fun. And then, what else? Oh, my mom is picking the winner for the ATC card of the month tomorrow as well. So anybody that's been over on any of the lives on Thursdays where we've done the ATC cards, if you've sprinkled, if you've commented, if you've liked it, anything like that, comment, you know, if you interacted with it, you're automatically in the drawing. So my mom is going to pick the winner, and she'll be sending out her card. She's going to make the card, which is an honor because she does awesome. She's going to make the card, and she's going to send it out to you. So I hope you like this. Remember, you don't have to do Halloween. You can do anything you want. But I hope you guys like this. Let me know if you want to see more like this. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night. We'll see you tomorrow.